History often lives behind grand structures, but not always they are secret. Beneath these crumbling walls, a story is buried. One of power, persistence, and time itself. When the Danes arrived on these shores in the 18th century, they had one goal: control, trade, influence. But while many know why they built Fort Prinzenstein in Kreta, few ask the real question. How long did it actually take to build this fortress? A year? A decade? Longer? The answer reveals more than just a construction timeline. It uncovers the ambition, struggles, and unintended consequences of colonial rule. And trust me, it's not what you think. Let's find out. Hello, welcome to Fort Prinzenstein. In today's video, we will be walking you through the best spots in town and also some hidden gems and then a rich history of this place. But before we continue, have you been to this place before? I made Fort Presenztein, built by the Danes in the year 1784. Well, if you have been to this place before, drop that in the comment section. What are your experiences, or what were your experiences when you came here? Let's go. Hello guys, I'm here with Sir James Okulu Akoli, the tour guide of the site, the one who is going to take us through this adventure, sharing the rich history about Fort Presenztein with us. So stay tuned while we explore this amazing destination. Thank you.
You are welcome to Fort Presenztein.
Thank you, sir.
So this is a Danish fort. It was put up by the Danes in 1784. They started the construction from 1700, completed 1784. So it took them 84 years to complete the fort. So the Danes were buying slaves from Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and other parts of Gold Coast, now Ghana. So those slaves were brought in here by foot. They walked the slaves into the fort in chains and shackles, barefooted, half naked, and they were kept over here for a month or two until the ship arrived.
Okay.
So each of the dungeon hold up to 100 slaves in those days.
Wow.
But initially, there was no ventilation. So ventilation was created by the British, who occupied the fort after the Danes left.
Okay, so from you, the Danes came in, and then afterwards we have the British,
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
During the Danes era, we have nothing like ventilation.
No.
So how are they surviving? How are they breathing and all that?
So it made a lot of them die
Okay,
during the waiting period.
so we have a lot of death cases.
Yes.
Okay.
So they were dying to heat, suffocating, dehydration over here. So as I was telling you, each of the dungeons were up to 100 slaves. You can imagine.
Okay. And
So half of them died before.
wow. Before the arrival of the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
So inside the dungeon, the slave defecate, urinate, sleep, and they were dying to insanity condition.
Whoa, sorry. They were sleeping, they defecating, urinate. Basically everything about their life is happening
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So the smell from that, how did
They were dying to insanity condition.
Okay.
Even the water, they pour it under the door. There's a space over there,
Okay.
which I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So they have to lift the water that they bath. The water,
That the bath.
the bath also, they have to drink it.
Wow.
I'll show you that portion also. And then the water, they pour it under the door. They have to use their tongue to lick it. Even the food have to be thrown to them through the window, because the fear is that, people were taken against their will. They also want to free themselves.
Okay.
So the door remains closed
Closed.
until shipment is ready.
Okay.
If the shipment too is ready also, they start the slave for 2 days.
Okay.
So that they can wait. And they can handle them through the tunnel.
Okay, so that do not be aggressive
Exactly.
when the voyage is ongoing.
Yes.
Okay.
So They count the teeth of the slaves to know the age of the slave.
They count the teeth.
When it's up to 32, they know that fully grown adult.
Okay.
So children and younger slaves were counted as quarter half
Okay.
to 30 of cattle, depending upon the estimated commercial value.
Wow.
So they make 3 children the price of 1 adult slave.
Wow. 3 children, the price of 1
Adult.
slave.
Yes.
Wow.
So they also use red hot iron, use the name of the company on it, to burn marks at the various part of their body for identification.
Red hot iron.
Yes, with the name of the company on it.
Wow.
Burn marks at the various part of their body.
So how do they treat their wounds before transporting?
As time goes on, they have a way of treating them.
Okay.
So the wound will heal, and then before they will ship out of the fort.
Wow.
And then, the trade by then, it was so persuasive that even the smallest community, they have to go on the war path in order to secure slaves, to get arms, to defend themselves when attacked.
Okay.
And unfortunate one find their way to slave market that we have, the Atoko slave market.
Okay.
So that's
is it far from here?
It's not all that far.
It's all that far.
So the Atoko slave market we have is just like how Asim Manso, Salaga, Sandema, Bono Manso, Pikiro, the Tefrati slave market is. So the slaves were put on display and they were sold to the highest bidders. And they also use shea butter or palm oil to rub body of the slave just to make them very attractive to the buyers.
Okay.
They even shape some of them to make them look young.
Young, even though they are old.
Yes. And then Samori, Babatus in the north, they were raiding, kidnapping, and all those slaves were channeled through the Tekrati route down over here.
Okay.
So that's the route.
The slaves from there, channel them here, and then they bring in the ship, and then they now transport them.
Exactly.
So when they transport them, where do they send them to?
It was sent to Danish, Norwegian island, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. Formerly it was called West Indies, but now U.S. Virgin Island.
Okay, U.S. Virgin Island. Okay.
St. Croix,
St. Thomas,
and St. John.
St. John.
Yes.
So these are the 3 places they transport our forefathers and then our grandmothers to, in case they pass through the gates of no return. These are the 3 places that they go to. Okay, let's continue.
So this place is a World Heritage Site.
Okay. World Heritage
UNESCO Heritage
Site. Now, when we say heritage site, can you elaborate that for us?
All the forts and castles in Ghana have been designated as a UNESCO Heritage Site.
Okay.
Although it's in Ghana, it's a World Heritage Property.
Okay.
So I would say in the whole of West Africa or Sub-Saharan Africa, 60 forts and castles can be counted.
Oh, okay.
And out of the 60, more than 40 dot the 550-kilometer coastline of Ghana, from Qatar to Benin.
Okay.
This is the last fort to Togo, Benin, Nigeria.
This is the last fort?
Yeah, to Togo, Benin, Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Okay.
And the last fort in the western side of Ghana, that's Fort Apollonia in Benin, to Ivory Coast.
Okay.
This is the eastmost fort.
Okay.
The eastmost fort.
This one is the eastmost fort
to Togo.
And then the westmost is...
That's the Fort Apollonia.
Okay, so guys, we have the eastmost fort to be Fort Prinzenstein, and then the westmost to be
Fort Apollonia in Benin.
Fort Apollonia in Benin.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
So, Elmina Castle, is the oldest and then the biggest in Sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay. Elmina is the biggest and then
the oldest
in
Sub-Saharan Africa.
So guys,
this is
a fun fact for you. The oldest castle in Ghana is the Elmina Castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was put up in the year 1482.
1482. Okay.
By the Portuguese.
Okay.
So the Elmina Castle is also known as St. George Castle.
St. George Castle.
So the oldest fort in Ghana.
Each was the oldest.
That's the oldest castle.
Okay.
Elmina is the oldest castle.
In Ghana.
And the oldest fort, that's Fort St. Anthony in Azin.
Azin.
Yes.
Also in Ghana.
In the year 1515.
1515.
So
can you take that again?
The oldest castle
In Ghana.
in sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay. The whole of Africa.
But yes, that's Elmina Castle, known as St. George
St. George
Castle.
Castle. Okay.
And the oldest fort, that's Fort St. Anthony.
Fort St. Anthony.
It was put up in the year 1515.
1515.
It's the oldest fort. You have the difference between a castle and a fort.
Okay.
So a castle is bigger than a fort.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
The castle is bigger than the fort.
Yes.
But they play the same role, right?
Yeah, they play the same role. Yeah.
The difference is that the size.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you are talking about the oldest castle being Elmina Castle, and then the oldest fort being which fort?
Fort St. Anthony.
Anthony. Which town?
Azim.
In Azim. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Let's
so, Cape Coast Castle began with the Swedish.
Okay.
And then it was expanded by the British.
Okay.
In 1665.
1665. Okay.
So, and you also have the Presenztein Castle. It was formerly the seat of the government.
Okay.
1660 by the Danes. You know, the Danes occupied from Kosu, Accra, to Qatar. So they have the Presenztein Castle in also Accra. They have Augusta Bock. It's in Teshi. It's in Ray now.
Okay.
You have Augusta Bock.
Also in Greater Region.
They have a Christian Bock Castle in Oswatra.
Okay.
Augusta Bock in Teshi. It's in Ray now.
Okay.
They have a Frizensburg, Oningo, Painstaking in Adan, and this Presenztein.
Okay. In Keta.
Yes. So they named the fort Presenztein, meaning the stone of the prince.
The stone of the prince.
It's Stein in Denmark is stone. Prince stone.
Prince stone.
Yes.
So the prince of
yeah, the name after that.
Okay. So guys, if we are about learning something new, something different. So if you want to say stone in German or in Danes, it means what? Stein.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the stone of the prince.
Yes.
Yes.
So we are going around to have a look at the various sections in the fort.
Okay.
More to hear, and there's more to be told.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. So guys, we are about exploring other sectors of the fort. So stay tuned. Let's go.
So over here, this is where the female slave bow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, this is where they bow. So the governor will be at the top.
At the top there.
And then he will be selecting the female slaves.
But there's nothing covering here.
Yeah, so the governor will be at the top.
Okay.
And he will be making his own selection from the top.
The top here.
And then the security men send those up to him.
Okay, the ones that...
And he has been sleeping, raping them.
Oh.
That results into the mulattoes he have in Qatar.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Even the water they bath also remains here. In case they are thirsty, they drink the same water they bath with.
So I'll bath, and then when I'm tasty, I come back and then take them.
Exactly.
Wow.
So when they conceive, they leave them around.
Okay.
And after they deliver, the mother will be taken away. And the child remained with them. Okay. They were groomed, they were interpreting the language.
Okay. They
become,
train them.
Yes. And they become part of the business over here.
Okay. Okay. I see. So what of the men? The men that are here, when the ladies are bathing, they also have the privilege to come and watch.
No, the female is only the female because just to satisfy his sexual desire.
The governor to
allow them to bath so that he can make his choice from them.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So guys, this is where the female slaves take their bath, and then the governor is always at the top, selecting at the top and selecting the beautiful one to satisfy his sexual pleasures. We are still continuing to explore other places.
So we are about to enter one of the female dungeons, which have been converted to exhibition room.
Oh, okay. So here too, the other time you were saying, one way they were saying the dungeons, they contain about 100 slaves.
Yes, 100.
So this dungeon contains about 100 female slaves. Wow. Okay. So what is this?
So this is the mold of the fort.
Okay.
This was how the fort was before the sea destroyed part of it.
Okay.
Slave trade was a trade by barter. Exchange of goods without money.
Okay.
So they were using brandy, whiskey, mirror, gunpowder, textile, ceramic, plates, in exchange for slaves. And later they start using cowrie shells. This has been used as money. So 500 of this by female slaves.
500
pieces of this by female slave, and 300 for the male. The female were more expensive.
Wow.
Just because over there they produce, they give birth, and they were sold to other plantation owners.
Okay.
So they name our money after this. This is what we call CDF, city.
CDF.
And we call it Bochi. So when you have a lot of this, you are a rich person, Bochi talk. Yes. So the 10 cities note. Yes. The 10 cities note. You have this on it.
Okay. We have this on the 10 cities note. I think I have 10 cities here. Let me just check. Oh no, 10 cities is not part. So sorry. I don't have 10 cities here. Like I would have checked that to know. But it's like the days called this.
It's an African currency.
Okay.
So this one we call CDF.
CDF.
The 10 cities, we have this on it.
Okay. It's true.
So this one we call city.
CD.
This one we call city. This one we call city.
So please, I'm coming.
Yes.
So the accounts call this CDF, and then the airways call this Bochi.
Yes.
So if you have a lot of this, you are Bochi top, which means you are a rich person.
Yes.
And we have this on our 10 CD currency. So this is what you can see here, the Bochi that we call it airway. So if you have a lot of this, you're a rich person. So in the olden days, if you have so many of this, you're a rich person. But now, it's here. So if you have this now, we'll call you a rich person. Okay, so let's continue.
Yes. So, thank you. So this what they used to exchange for slaves. This has also been used.
Okay, so what is that?
Has also been used to exchange for slaves in those days.
Okay.
This one we call the smoking pipe.
Okay.
That they used to smoke the tobacco.
Okay.
And one of the guns used to capture the slaves
Okay.
is over here.
It's over there.
And they also have the skin taken from our chief. And when they came, our people said they would not allow them.
Okay.
So the town was raised down, destroyed, leading to our people moving to where they are now, Agosmo. And that's where they celebrate the Keta Summer to Jerusalem.
Oh,
They are migration from here to that end.
So the people of Keta moves from here to Agdozumenia due to the war.
The Sabagri War.
Sagbadele War.
They fought with their Danes.
The Danes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then that led to them moving to Agdozumenia. Okay.
So this, the drum used to waken the slave in those days.
Oh, okay.
To wake them up anytime in the morning.
Okay.
Yes. And then the stool taken from our chief. And then it's how we kept the white people. You know, the service center of Ghana, we install our chief with school. Remember the story? The store were taken away.
Okay.
So it means they have to steal it. But the northern side of Ghana, they escape their chief.
Okay.
So that's why they call it escapement. Yeah, so the chief, they sit on and the man skin. Yes. So we use tools to install our chiefs in the those days.
So now that they recovered all this, how did they go about it?
This has been preserved.
Okay, they have
For generation years and on also come and see what transferred over here. The atrocity I will bring that by the way to when the hands of the Danes or the Europeans occupying our land.
Okay.
And these are the artists' impression about how they were captured, brought here, and finally transported. And those days there was no camera, so everything had been drawn. Okay. That's the way they were captured. This is how they transported them across the land.
Okay.
The branding of the slave.
Okay, yes.
The branding of the slave. They use the red hot iron with the name of the company to brand.
Okay, so that is what they are doing. They are using the red hot iron to brand them.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see.
And this is the chains and shackles used at that time. The chains and then the shackles.
Oh, I see.
That's how they are made them. In the lower deck of the ship. The unwanted ones, like when they are sick, dead, were thrown overboard.
So they just drop them in the water and then they move on.
Yes.
Wow. So people can be wicked.
Yes.
Typical slave punishment for others to see by another life's name. Okay. The slave being checked before the purchase at a family site. Okay. Okay, so guys, we are done with one of the female judges that's now been converted to an exhibition center. And so we'll be going to another place to discover the hidden secrets about those places. While we do that, stay close. Thank you.
This one is a spine of a blue whale.
A spine
Of a blue whale.
And how
a
it
whale?
is?
Yes. A whale is the biggest mammal on earth.
Okay.
The biggest mammal.
The biggest mama on it.
Yes, in the sea.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they are taking their slaves, they use the boat, the canoe, to transport them to the ship because of the shallowness of our coast. Okay. So the ship cannot dock.
Yes.
So they use the small boat to take the slaves to the ship. So the ship dock about 100 miles away from here.
100 miles away from here.
So whenever they are taking the slaves, the whale capsize the boat.
Okay.
In that day, 12 people escape by swimming.
Okay.
So they kill the whale and then the boat remains. The whale was saving our people.
Okay.
It was taken from them.
Okay, so the white people were killing them
They are killing them.
so that they will no longer save our people.
Yes.
Okay.
So that they will no longer capsize the boat.
Outside the pool so that you get a chance to run away. Wow.
So this is a mine of it looks like
A
a
stone.
stone, but it's not a stone.
Hey, it's true, it's not a stone.
Yes,
And it's not even heavy. But from the get-go, I was thinking it's very heavy, but now it's not heavy. Yes.
it's a spine of a building.
Oh, okay. So this is a spine of a blue whale. Actually, they were saving our forefathers because from the tour guide, the coast was too shallow for the ship to come and dock. So they docked the ship about 100 meters away. So what they do is that they use a boat to transport the slave to the ship. Now, on their way to where the ship is, the blue whale will cause the boat to capsize. And so the Danes were killing them, and then they were killing them and bringing their spine in here so that the whales will stop saving our people. And so in a way, these animals too, they did us a lot of good for me. They did a lot of good. Thank you. Let's continue exploring.
So this one they used to weigh them to see how strong and fit they are before they buy.
Okay.
So the way the slaves weigh determines their pricing.
Their price. Okay.
So the way to see how they be strong they are before
Yeah.
because they were in a strong slave who can work in a sugar cane
Okay.
and a cotton plantation for them.
Oh, okay.
So when you realize the slave that they got is not up to their required strength per day,
Okay.
they tie the block at their back, throw it to the sea.
Oh.
Because they fear that leaving them, they will reveal the secret of the fort to the outsiders.
Oh, okay.
So they will not get surprised.
Okay.
Yes.
So they want their secret
Yes.
made
Yes.
among
They'll
them.
start on this.
Okay.
So it's raised 60 kg.
Okay.
So this having was more. Yes.
Okay. This part has been removed. Okay.
So it's raised.
Other than that, I would have checked.
Strong.
Please. When they are willing to weigh 30 kg,
No, 60 kg.
60 kg, it means like you are strong.
Yes. Good price.
You are good for market. Wow. Guys, let's see if I'll be good for market price. Hey, I'm 70K, so I'm good for market price.
Stop.
You stop.
Jewelry. And other valuable items. Yes, this is the exact bed the governor was sleeping on.
Okay.
And you also have this one you drink is water from the cooler.
Oh, okay.
And then the seat.
Okay. So the governor used to sit here.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay. Oh wow, what a nice chair. Made of wood and some thread, be like that. So this is the olden days fridge, right? Cooler. Wow. Okay. Okay, so guys, we are done exploring the office of the then governor of Fort Prinzenstein, built in the year 1784.
There was no commune machine.
There was no commune.
This is what they used to grind the corn. There was no commune machine, so they rely on this for their corn flour.
Okay.
Even they will be in chains and shackled before doing the grinding over here.
You still be in
Shackled.
wow before you do the
Yeah. And this is what they call traditionally, when our mothers marry, they take this to their marital home.
Okay.
When they divorce, they have to move it. So moving from one man to another, you call it hotel dictor. Hotel dictor. Become
Okay.
hotel dictor.
I tell you, you are now calling it but first it was hotel dictor.
And that's
But
the
if you are
pan.
going to your marital home, you have to send it first. Okay.
And that's the cooking pan they used to cook for them.
Okay.
This is why they make the fire.
Oh, okay.
So the entire of this place is a kitchen.
The kitchen is very big. Oh. Very, very, very big. What of this?
That's the storeroom where you store the food.
The food item.
Yeah, that's what for that.
Okay.
So the kitchen. And this is the storeroom.
This is the storeroom.
And this is where they make the fire. And then that's the clean pan. The grinding stone that they used to grind the movies.
Okay, so guys, this is their cooking pan. I mean the slaves. So I'm coming to cook something palatable for you guys. I'm coming to cook something sealed. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the male. So guys, we are done exploring the 4 female dungeons, the kitchen, the office of the then governor, and then now we are going to explore the male slaves dungeon. So let's go. So the idea we are about exploring the male slave dungeon and its history, the things that one is pointing about discovering them. Let's go.
So some of them were chained over here. They secure them by 2. They will chain one by leg and another leg.
One right leg.
To another. So they will need their fingers to start walk the wall on the floor. They wanted to take things to that real and escape from it. You know, so they're chaining that way, you know, over here, what they used to carry the dead ones.
Oh,
The hearts used by the slave masters. So this is one of the male dungeon. Boys, over 100 slaves were held over here before finally transporting them.
this small place.
That is what's in this, the Caribbeans. So the slaves were taken to North America, Central America, West Indies, and South America to work for them in tobacco, coffee, cotton, sugar, mining, rice, plantation.
Wow.
So between 1650 and 1860, approximately 10 to 15 million enslaved people were transported from West Africa to America. Most were shipped to West Indies, Central America, and South America.
Wow.
So South America, 5 million, West Indies, 4.5 million. You see, so those who survived, 15 million.
Europe got about 3 million, right?
Yes.
Wow. Those who survived about
15 million.
15 million. Wow. That is a lot of money that they made. Wow. Oh, okay. Right, from Toby, the chief of Keta. So he's telling us that welcome for spiritual reconnection with ancestors who were brutally abducted from their natural abode and referred to America via the numerous breathtaking days of no written. This was written in the year 1998. And then let's snap bottles here. According to the tour guide, sometimes they hear loud screams, something like someone is in pain and the person is shouting, the person is screaming. And so when they come, they don't see anything, so they have to inform the chief priest of the town to come and pour libation to pacify our ancestors or our forefathers, their spirits. And so as they believe they are here and they are living with us. And so even as they are here, they are living with us, they should watch over us, they should protect us, so that this calling or this fight against humanity will not happen again. And so, yes, it was a nice experience being here. I mean, okay. Yes, so this is another writer again from Fort Prinzenstein, the Keta, saying that slavery and its legal consequences must be kept in our mind so that we are guided away from such devastating incidents in our history. So according to Toby, slavery is not something that is nice, it's not something bad, it's something that should happen to humanity. And so for that, we should be guided with that in our heads. We shouldn't fight one another. We should look out for one another. Hello guys, we are done exploring the first male dungeon. And so now we are going to explore the second male dungeon.
This is one of the dungeons that hold our 30 slaves.
30 slaves.
And that's the only ventilation. The only surface of death or light. This very dungeon.
Okay, you said you mentioned the name of that.
This is one of the dungeons. Okay. So that's the only source of air.
Okay, the only source of air and light to the slaves sleep. That's nice. So the lion has his what?
The hunter leaders, the hunter will always be a demon.
The hunter will always be a demon. Okay, security guards, they are posts. This is where they live. Actually, there are two. This is one, and this is the second one. So let's check it out. I mean, it's manageable. It is something that we can manage. Yeah. I don't know how many people used to sleep here though. If anything, I think two. I don't know. Just the place is too small. Yeah. So let's check the second security guard or the post and see how he looks. Yeah, the same thing. Very, very small. Yeah. But I think it's better than where the male slaves were living. I mean, their place wasn't encouraging at all. I can just imagine their living standard of living. And so this is the shrine where our forefathers used to worship before the arrival of the Danes or the Europeans. Upon their arrival, they built a fort around the shrine, and they were eventually able to prevent our forefathers from worshipping the idol, and they imposed Christianity or their way of life or their religion upon them. And then eventually they were able to prevent them from worshipping at the shrine. And so this is a simple story about the shrine here. Yes, so the shrine that I was talking about. So guys, we are about exploring the punishment cell for the stubborn male slaves. So let's check that. Wow. This place is very small. As you can see, we have the punishment cell for the male slaves. If you are so stubborn, if you are difficult to control, this is where you receive your punishment. I mean, this place is so small, and then can just imagine how, something, coming to this place today, I thought I'm not appreciative of the things I have right now. I'm not appreciative enough. I mean, I can move around freely, say the things I want to say, I do the things I want to do. I just move around. Like, I know no one will stress me and all that. But looking at how restricted they were, and their movement, every now and then they are chained and they're in shackles and all that. Punishment here and there. I think I need to be more appreciative of the things I have right now. So let's check the other places. Okay, so through this door, I mean the gate of no return, our forefathers and grandmothers lost touch with their family, their loved ones, the food, name, and everything. At first, they used to eat akle and okra stew and all that, abobitaji and akle and all that. But when you pass through this door, you're going to eat rice, burgers, and all that. Your name will be changed. Someone who is used to call Kojo, Kwame, Amidi will now be called Johnson, Linda, Isaac, Smith, and all that. And so, guys, when you pass through this door, I mean the gate of no return, that is a goodbye to Ghana. You are no longer coming back. So as you can see me, I'm going to the Americas, the Europe, and all that. So I'm going to America without visa. So gate of no return. I'm no longer coming back. So guys, here I'll be talking about the construction material. So according to the tour guide, these yellow bricks were brought from the Dane. When they are bringing back the ship after transporting the slaves, they need to add this to balance the ship so that it will help it keep in alignment. And then the binding materials are oyster shell, sand, and oil. These are the things that they used in constructing the fort. And they actually use our forefathers to construct this fort. And as you can see, the texture of it is so strong. I'm sure they believe they might run away, so they did it in a way that it could be very challenging. I mean, difficult to escape from this fort. And so these are the construction material: oyster shell, sand, and oil, and these yellow bricks from the Danes. Guys, we are climbing the fort. Once have the of the top, how the top looks like. We want to have a view of that. So let's go at the top. Hello guys, what part of this site do you think has the most historical significance? What is your favorite part of traveling to a new destination? Is it the people, the food, the culture, or the views? Well, let's hear that in the comment section.
As we wrap up this tour, I hope you have enjoyed the journey as much as I have. From the stunning sights to the hidden gems we have uncovered, it's been an unforgettable experience. If you're inspired to explore more, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.